gorgeous, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is actually going to be the first video in a new series, and not really a series. This is going to be something that I am going to start doing on my channel with home design and home decor. So my channel now is not only going to be makeup, but it's going to be makeup, home design, and lifestyle overall. I find that I'm just really into all this other kind of stuff, so I'd like to absolutely share it with my viewers, and hopefully it's content that you enjoyed. I definitely enjoy it. Home design and home decor is a real passion of mine, like a real passion, and has been since I was probably in high school, and I just love everything about it. So today what we're going to talk about is how to style a coffee table. I'm going to show you how I style mine, and then just talk about some of the elements that I think are good for any coffee table, whether it is glam or mid-century modern or more masculine, more feminine. No matter what you actually put on there, these are just some opinions I have about elements that would look really great on a coffee table when you're trying to style it. Gone are the days that it's like there's nothing on the coffee table except, you know, a TV guide and a remote. Now you actually use this as a way to display different interests in things like books and flowers, and just putting out anything that you deem aesthetically pleasing and that you basically want to share with anybody that comes to your home. So starting out, the table that I have here, and I will link everything that I can down below. This table I purchased from Home Depot, and it's just a round table, as you can see, kind of a distressed gold. This is actually in my office space, which is the basement. I've been remodeling that, and I'm actually almost done with that. But this is one of the elements I knew that I just wanted to kind of go ham with, that I wanted to really just display things that I love and really make it look beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close you in on some different elements of the table and talk to you about things that I think would be great to kind of bring a coffee table together. So one of the first things I think you see here, which is pretty prominent, is the vase with flowers in it. I don't keep fresh cut flowers down here only because it's a basement and I don't know how well they would do down here. I have a lot of artificial flowers throughout the house. I just think it's great to just have them around constantly, and they add such a great visual to anything that you're designing or wanting to decorate. I just think flowers is one of those things where you can change the color season to season. You can find every type of flower in an artificial form, peonies and roses and carnations and so on and so forth. So I think that that's a very good, inexpensive way to really decorate a space. Also, one thing that I love to put on tables, whether it's the one down here or the one upstairs in my living room, are books. I absolutely love to read, so I will have books out. I also have books out in on my coffee table upstairs in the living room. So here I just wanted to add a couple of kind of feminine touches, because that's the way I was wanting to decorate this table. This is the direction I wanted to take it in. So I have a Candace Bushnell book, which is 1 Fifth Avenue, just because 1 Fifth Avenue or Fifth Avenue in New York is very posh. So I thought that that would be a nice book to have. Also, the second book, it says, or it's called, Would It Kill You to Stop Doing That? So this is like basically a modern guide to manners, kind of a tongue-in-cheek type of thing. But I love the coloring of the book. It's like that Tiffany blue, and I just love the title. It's so awesome. And then the third book there is French Women Don't Get Fat. What I had done earlier was I had the vase off of the books, but the more I kept looking at other tablescapes, I noticed that the flowers were on top of the books, and I said, you know what, I just want to elevate that a bit, and I absolutely love the way it turned out. Next to that, I have a calendar here. It is from Kate Spade, New York. You'll see a lot of her things in different parts of the room as I continue to show you different parts throughout other videos. I absolutely love Kate's aesthetic. I love her handbags. I own many of them. I own some of her clothing, own a lot of her office supplies and that sort of thing, and I always make sure to get a calendar from her every single year, just because I love that kind of carefree, like style, that it's just effortless but still beautiful. And she does gold in almost everything, especially for the office supplies, so I love that as well. So over here, this is just a display with lights in it. They're like twinkle lights. I'm not going to light them up because the camera will never try, it will try so hard to focus and never will. But I absolutely love the way the glow just comes off of it once the lights are on. It just makes the space look so much more bright and vibrant, and I just absolutely love it. And then right next to that is Mrs. Potts and Chip the Cup from the live action Beauty and the Beast movie, which was one of my favorites. It is my favorite Disney animated movie, and I am a collector of Funko Pops, so I wanted to put that out here because it is so delicate looking, and because it's a coffee table, I just thought that that would be really cute to have there. And again, it's one of those things where you put out things on the table that means something to you. You're basically trying to convey a story to anyone who sees it. So I just love adding those personal touches. So here I have a tray in the color Blush from Poppin.com. I am really hoping that they make this tray bigger at some point. This is the medium. But I do have other trays of theirs in different colors in large, and I absolutely love the way they look. What I decided to do here was just display some of my perfumes. I don't necessarily use these too often because I am extremely sensitive to perfume smells, but I thought that they'd be very pretty displayed out. And since this room is also my film room, my makeup collection, I put different elements kind of that genre, if you will, around the room. Even though it's not in my makeup section, I have nail polish like on the side table on this, near the sofa, because this entire room really is dedicated to my love of beauty and my channel and things like that. So I just thought that having different elements of cosmetics or perfume throughout the room were going to be very nice. Right here you see in the front the Crabtree and Evelyn Lavender hand lotion, which is my absolute favorite, and lavender for me is my favorite scent in anything that you can come up with. Candles, lotion, body wash, whatever. Lavender is where it's at for me. And then in the front here, it's a small canister that says dolls, and this is from Joann Adler, who is one of my favorite designers as well. I love almost everything he puts out. Anything that is a little more affordable for me, I do try to get, because his stuff can get very expensive. So little things like this or other vases and Christmas ornaments, things like that, I will get from him because they are more economical. Then right here in the front, I just have 3 trays that are white and then lined in gold, and in the middle you see there it says Fizz, Pop, and Clink. I used to have these upstairs on my dresser and hold jewelry, but I thought it would be better here in this space. I do have a bar space, which I will be doing a video on shortly on how to style a bar cart, but I wanted them on this table, so I just thought it was a nice festive touch. Back here, these 2 Dove candle holders are from Joann Adler. He did a collection for Party Lights some time ago, and I absolutely fell in love with everything that he had done for them. I actually have, I think, 4 or 6 of these and a couple more of his pieces because, again, his stuff is extremely expensive. So once he kind of went into that company, they weren't as expensive, but they were still very indicative of his style, basically. So I went ahead and purchased many of them. I just love the way it's almost carefree in the way it's designed. Beautiful, just white, earthenware, glossy, and just, you know, something minimalist, but still I think packs a really nice punch. And then moving in front of there, I have 3 makeup books. I have been freelancing recently, so I have been looking for basically Bibles, if you will, in the beauty community. And 2 of the books I have, the 2 on top are from Gemma Kidd, and then the bottom one there is Making Faces by Kevin Aucoin, which is an absolute iconic book, basically. And again, because this space has to do with makeup and my YouTube channel, I definitely wanted to make sure that they were front and center. Then over here, this stack of books, the bottom one, as you can see, is the In Vogue. I know a lot of people have that. It's basically a coffee table book. Then the book on top of that is from Kate Spade, New York, called All in Good Taste. And then the top book here is The Little Black Book of Style by Nina Garcia. If you have not picked up that book, it is a definite recommend from me. It is definitely one of those books that helps you to basically build a fashionable wardrobe from the bottom up, and she gives such good tips, great pictures, good stories, just a really great book all around. Then right here in front, I just have this box in the color blush with this gorgeous gold accent there. I actually got this at Michael's, I think for about $5 or $6. They were like 40% off, and they had different colors. They had a green one and another color, and then this one, and I just absolutely fell in love with this one. And you know, not knowing of course then, because I had purchased this quite some time ago, but this is absolutely made for this space. I just love how pretty it looks. Basically looks like a lacquer box. There's nothing in there right now. I've got to figure out what to put in there, but the overall look on the outside is just absolutely gorgeous. I love the touch of glam that it adds to this table, and I just think it goes together with everything so beautifully. So just to recap quickly, and again kind of give you my take on some really nice elements to add to a coffee table. Books are a definite. I think that when you put out books, it shows your taste in what you like, and also can be a very decorative element. There are so many great coffee table books out there that are just perfect. Flowers are a definite must, no matter what kind of style or theme you're going for with your coffee table. Like I said, you can get every single flower imaginable in artificial form, so definitely you want some flowers on your table. I just added this calendar here. I don't think that that is an element that has to be on there, but I just liked it because, you know, I have a calendar down here and it's also gold. Candles also, like I have down here on the Jonathan Adler candle holders, or even something like this where you have lights inside some sort of container. You can also get like the fairy lights that are short, get a vase, fill it with, you know, fake rocks, and put the lights all throughout it. I've done that during Christmas, and it looks absolutely beautiful, and it's something that's going to cost you just a few dollars, but it's going to look so luxurious. So things like the Mrs. Potts and Chip there, my Funko Pop. Again, this is not something that you have to do, but adding personal elements to the table I think are key. So if you like something that's quirky or out of the ordinary, absolutely display it, because again, that shows your personal taste. And I think that when you are kind of styling a coffee table, yes, you want people to enjoy it, but you also want people to get a sense of who you are. Things like trays are absolutely perfect, because I think trays will bring, like if this collection of perfumes, the little canister there and the lotion were just on the table, I think it would look a little crazy or off, because you don't have anything to almost like anchor the collection. So you're saying with a tray that this is a collection of something, and that's going to be used to anchor that collection, where if it didn't have the tray, I think it would just kind of be just out there with nowhere really to stand. And then just little whimsical things like these little trays, anything that just adds a little touch of, you know, again, out of the ordinary, that sort of thing I think is always absolutely appreciated. And again, just moving down to the second tier here, books I think are very important. It's a coffee table, so coffee table books, you can get them on everything from makeup to fashion to, you know, home design, you know, whatever your, you know, even places, because you can get coffee table books on like Greece and Italy, and anything that is your interest I think is absolutely perfect to put here. You know, if you like horror style books, put horror style books. That is your preference. This is your canvas to make it look how you want. As far as the color scheme, if you have a color scheme in mind, I think it's always nice to keep that cohesive and kind of together. This room overall, and like I said, you'll continue to see that in subsequent videos, is mint, pink, and gold, and then some white as well. So I tried to keep those elements in every section of this room just to keep everything cohesive. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed watching it. Like I said, I really enjoyed putting this together. It's something that I'm so excited about to start bringing to you, and I'm going to bring you a lot more things. You are going to get videos on the finished basement, styling bar carts, I'm going to do my Halloween decor, Christmas decor, and so on and so forth. There's just so many ideas bouncing around in my head, and I'm just so excited, truly, to bring them to you, and I hope that you enjoy. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your day with me. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Also remember to click that little bell so you get alerted as to whenever I upload new videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!